bunch of sex?
No.
Yeah. In Toronto, maybe not here. I think St. Catharines might be the raw dog capital of Ontario. Is that Welland? I don't know how to make it. Yeah. Well, it's not bad. Well, those guys are wearing them. No, oh, it's gotta be. Toronto, you still have to buy condoms. Because if you don't, your dick will fall off. Fucking cesspool. I saw a poster on the subway once and it was just a bruised banana. And I was like, who's selling bad fruit, you know? So I got to get closer to read it and it was just a bruised banana and it was something that said, get your dicks checked. It was, I'm paraphrasing. There was something along the lines of, get your dicks checked. And I thought, well, that was funny enough, you know, to me. So the part I found really interesting was that just in case, for your convenience, fellas, there was a little barcode there so that you could get all the information with your cell phone. And I was just wondering, on a busy subway, who's standing up in front of a bunch of people? Really bad. Really bad. Giving that information. So you buy condoms when you're in Toronto. And you know what? We all buy condoms the same way, guys. You gotta admit to it. But we shouldn't, you know? Because the way we do buy them is we go in like this. And then she takes your money, you put the condoms in your thing like you just stole something, you fuck off, you know? But it shouldn't be like that. I think if you're going to buy condoms, you should walk into the Shoppers Drug Mart and just be like, who's fucking tonight? And then just go grab the box and then maybe like on your way to the counter, Metamucil, we're having different times. That's how you should buy it, you know? You should be very stoked to bring them up there. Here's what I found out though. That is the best case scenario. You can just go buy the condoms and pick them off the shelf yourself and take them to the counter, and that's the best way. It was 3 o'clock in the morning. I needed chocolate milk and condoms. Stat. So I went to this place that is horrible, called a Rabba. And I found the chocolate milk, lickety split. Looked around the place, no condoms. I get to the counter, I go, maybe it's been a St. Catharines kind of night, raw dog, and then I realize that what makes this place horrible is that they put the condoms behind the counter. So now, the nice young lady that works there gets to buy condoms with me. And that just doesn't need to happen. First of all, she doesn't get paid enough for that, you know what I mean? But now she's in this with me because I need those fucking condoms. And I looked at her and I went, oh, fuck. I said, I'll just take this chocolate milk and just a pack of condoms. Just a pack of condoms. She was taking forever. So then I looked up finally and realized she'd been staring at me because I hadn't realized what I had done to her. I said, pack of condoms. You know, I wasn't specific. And she's been stuck there that whole time looking at a row of condoms where there's 2 different kinds. There's average guy. But then there's also Magnum! We didn't argue, it was like, you know, that Magnum. And I wasn't specific. So now this poor young girl who doesn't make enough money looks at me, and she has to ask me a question. Eventually, she walked up to the counter, and this is what she said. She goes, Sorry, sir. But which ones? Well, I know that's what she said, right? But what she's really kind of saying is, sorry, sir, but how big's your cock? You know? Because she didn't feel like she was going to make my fucking day and just put the magnums down, because then I just got to look at her and go, no. I don't know how you got that from this, but, I mean, thank you. I wanted to do it like, you know, like a fucking grown-up, you know, just like a grown-up does. I wanted to be like, which ones? Well, average. That's just good enough. When I get home, my girlfriend's gonna have just a good enough time. That's it. She's not gonna be like, you rock my world. She's gonna know I was there. That's better. I wish I could have said it like that. Part of me wants to be a guy who orders magnums, because in my head, they order them the same way every time. You know what I mean? And I think it would go something like this. Sweetheart, we're gonna have to make this quick. My lower back and my hips are killing me. I'm dragging around this giant cock all day. You know? If not, I'm taking the box of magnums, and every time I'm ripping the barcode, the price up, so that when I get to the counter, the girl's gotta go, price check on Magnum condoms, and then I'm just standing there like, dang, 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 dang. I fucking grab the mic, and I'm like, ladies, there's 14 in the box, I've got plans for 4, line up! I don't want to be like to have a dick that, because I got a good dick. I just don't have that dick that, like, you know, I played hockey with a French kid growing up. It was the first time I ever seen a dick like this. It was fucking massive, and it shocked me. You know, I went to the coach. I was like, holy fuck, man. I go, coach, is Chuck Francois gonna be okay? My coach just went like this, and like, he's gonna be fine. But even for that kid, it wasn't like awesome to have a dick that big, because he wasn't cut, you know what I mean? So he had the anteater thing going on, and it was already so fucking big. And look, for a kid with a dick that looks like that, you do not want the movie Tremors to be as popular as it was. This guy would come cock out of the shower, and all of us would jump up on top of something. It's a Tremor! Ba-boom, ba-boom! Kevin Bacon his dick, you know? Father from Family Ties his dick. Eventually I said average. I said average guy. And I tried to make it sound as grown up and as cool as possible. So she said. You could have kept it playing. I felt like it was like a soundtrack. It was amazing. If this was Road to Avonlea or whatever the fuck that was. Anna Green Gables. Am I close? Yeah, it's so quiet. She walked up to the counter. She looked at me and she said what she said, and I tried to sound like a grown-ass man. And she said, sorry, sir, but which ones? And no matter what I actually said, I promise that my response sounded exactly like this. Just the little one. No, not the big one. Just the little one, like hell. And his chocolate milk.